Hello friends, now we will introduce you to active denial system which is used in defense industry and it was first developed by US military.
Non-lethal weapons are weapons intended to be less likely to kill a living target than conventional weapons such as knives and firearms. Non-lethal weapons try to minimize the risk as much as possible and are used in policing and combat situations.
Now we have to understand what are directed energy weapons. Directed energy weapons are the weapons which emits highly focused energy, transferring that energy to a target to damage it. Potential application of this technology includes anti-personnel weapon system, potential missile defense system, and the disabling of lightly armored vehicles such as cars, drones, watercrafts, and electronic devices such as mobile phones.
The active denial system is a non-lethal directed energy weapon developed by the US military, designed for area denial, perimeter security, and crowd control. Informally, the weapon is also called the heat ray since it works by heating the surface of targets such as the skin of targeted human subjects. The ADS is currently only a vehicle mounted weapon, though US Marines and police are both working on portable versions.
Now why there is a need of ADS? Police firing have very high risk of casualties when used to control crowd or riot. Here ADS can be used minimizing the risk and yet controlling the crowd. To make our military troops more safer, it can also be used.
The ADS works by firing a high powered beam of 95 GHz waves at a target, which corresponds to a wavelength of 3.2 mm. The ADS millimeter wave energy works on a similar principle as a microwave oven, exciting the water and fat molecules in the skin and instantly heating them via dielectric heating. One significant difference is that a microwave oven uses the much lower frequency of 2.45 GHz. The short millimeter waves used in ADS only penetrate the top layers of skin, with most of the energy being absorbed within zero point 0.4 mm, whereas microwaves will penetrate into human tissue about 17 mm.
Now we will discuss the mechanism of dielectric heating. When the electromagnetic field is applied on a dielectric material, then the polar molecules having an electric dipole moment will rotate so as to align themselves. Now, if the field is oscillating as it is an EM wave, these molecules rotate continuously by aligning with it. As the field alternates, molecules reverses their direction. Rotating molecules push, pull, and collide with other molecules, disturbing the energy to adjacent molecules. Once disturbed, the energy appears as heat.
Now we'll discuss the working of ADS. Firstly, electrons are accelerated in a vacuum chamber which creates high frequency waves. Then, waves are shaped by mirrors into a beam and sent to the antenna, which then focuses and aims the beam. Next, a low light video camera and thermal imager are used to locate the target. A joystick controls the antenna and directs the beam. Finally, the beam strikes the skin, penetrating to a depth of 164 of an inch and causing water molecules to heat to 130 degrees. Nerve cells respond as though the skin is burning. The targets flee before the beam can cause a serious burn.
Now there are a few disadvantages of ADS. Tattooed people can become ill due to high amount of toxic substances released from heated tattoo pigment. Incorrect use can turn ADS into more damaging weapon. Long-term exposure to beam may cause damage to sensitive tissues like that of eyes. It can cause severe burns in just a few seconds.